Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So now we are going to see the new question number 9 and 10. So I'm not going to solve this question. I just want to explain you basically, because if you have seen my videos from 1 to 8, we are solving for service accounts and it's pretty much easy. Role based access control is pretty much easy, and now I'm leaving this 9 and 10 for you to solve. I'll be just going to explain you the solution. I have it on GitHub. So this is same and simple as what we have solved in earlier classes. And so basically, this first ninth question is about creating a role for pods, services, and endpoints and bounding it to a service account. We know that the role and the service account are binded to a specific namespace. So for that, first you need to specify a namespace onto which you have to create this, or you can take a default only. But specifically, if you create a namespace, it will be like you will remember it that okay, my service account and role are confined to a specific namespace, and you will be creating a service account under a specific namespace, and a role also under a specific namespace, and a role binding also under a specific namespace. But if you see in contrast, a cluster role, you won't specify any namespace like this, because cluster role and cluster role binding is applicable to whole environment, whole cluster. And so you create a cluster, sorry, and so you create a role with specific actions which you want to, as they mentioned in question, for git, list, and watch on resources, pods, services, and endpoints. So this way, comma separated, you will add the resources in that specific namespace and create a role binding as well, which uses this role and this service account. You can always take a help command, hyphen hyphen help command of the k create role binding. So it will give you an example and you can just edit that into your required names. So there is an also equivalent YAML which I have provided for you. I mostly recommend you to check with the imperative commands. But if you are having to also practice with YAMLs, here is an example. Or you can also feel free to go for Kubernetes documentation to search for YAML based creation on this role based access controls. So this is on the ninth question. And coming back to the 10th question, if you go to my 10th question in GitHub, this is also same as uh, previous questions, but okay, so this is basically for this particular user where it is asking you for only create but not delete the pods in a specific namespace RBAC to enforce this. Either you can create a particular namespace and role binding, and similar to the ninth question. So first you just check for that user whether they have access to create the pods or delete the pods in a particular namespace. So based on that, if they don't have, uh, generally in your production, you just verify when they don't have the authentication access, then you will go search for the access in this particular namespace. So here we have uh, for the pod creator. Okay, so there is one role you can create, and a role binding same as what you have did for the ninth question. And since these are roles and the role bindings, those are specified to one particular namespace. And just like service accounts, you need not use the imperative command and create a service account. Instead, you can use hyphen hyphen user, directly specify the user email, so that need not to be created specifically. Okay, so you can just use it and bind it with the role, so that particular role binded with this particular user, and then you can again verify the enforcement you have done, whether you can really create a pod, delete the pod, or list the pod. And we have also seen in the earlier classes how you can do it. Just remember kubectl auth can dash I, and whatever the operations you want to test, either get, list, create, delete, whatever it is, and a specific resource onto which you have to test it, you can just use until here and do a hyphen hyphen help to take an example, or if you're sure about it, just go ahead with hyphen hyphen as equals to, if it is a user, just use a user email id, or sorry, username, whatever you have given, if it is a email id or it is a name, anything. And if it is a group, just add hyphen hyphen as hyphen group is equal to group name. And if you we have also seen that example in the previous questions when we are solving it. And if you are using a service account to test, you have that in a help command. Like you can take a help command and take an example. Like you have to mention that service account name along with the production or any namespace name also you should view, and then test the enforcement that you have just did as a role based access control. So this way you can basically try creating solutions for this. And yes, you can come back to this GitHub page to find the solutions. So yeah, this will be a practice for you and after watching the videos. So yes, thank you so much. In the next class we will see with the next sections in this topic. Until then, bye bye.